خد مسق يقلي ay talchsli dutzli ay. You want to read the translation of this?
The 2 lines. Streaks extend rope-like under her nostrils. Ay, ay, ay. Her snot has hardened bony. Ay, ay, ay.
And the story behind this is, so Murray Smith Jones...
Is it her son?
It's not Mo's kid.
Yeah, that's Ossie's kid.
So the story behind this is Murray Smith Jones' father, Scar Stevens, used to think this about her to her mother, Minnie, when he wanted to wipe Murray's nose. The language here is rather unconventional and poetic.
Okay. Could I also add?
Yes.
You having Yupik as my first language. When I first started going with Bamir too as well, I stumbled on a au pair that was on her way back originally from the old East Bloc of Deutschland or Germany, and we ended up being friends because she was. I guess you can say like. I did my homework in just about every subject, including history and whatnot, and learned up as much as I could because I had this fear factor with my father that if I mess up, I hated his lectures in Yupik. I hated those. That was my fear factor. So I did my homework and stayed on top of on everything that the teacher asked me to do. Otherwise, 2-3 hours worth of lecture from my father was not fun. So when I went to Deutschland, the first 2 weeks, just like him picking up, being able to pick up another language like EAC, which is phenomenal. I myself, by the end of my 2 weeks, I could read anything that I saw on the streets with street signs. At first, she used to correct me a lot in the first week, and then second half, she was like, wow, you could say anything as if you were never raised in another country. And I said, because I recognize our guttural sounds. Just like in Yupik, we have guttural sounds too as well. And where was I trying to... And the same thing with Athabascan singing that I've, over the years, also... a lot of their songs are mourning songs, and they sing with their heart, with their feeling, and they tell their own story, their own history, just like Marie. It was a good example of that, with their own personal interaction. Same thing with Athabascan singing and singing. One that comes to me is "Airplane Come Back." It's about a son that went to Second World War in Europe and never came back, and how she longed for her son to come back. And the song goes, "Airplane, come back, oh, yeah. But which I probably will do a horrible job, but I will try. I hear that song in a kind of a high pitch off key, like an old Athabascan woman, and there's a very soulful bluish feel to it, and it goes, "Airplane, come back, oh, airplane, come back, oh, yeah." And there's this pain that comes out of her voice for her longing for her son to come back, that she longs to come back